up a J right after. We got off the phone, yeah, we just reconnected. Been a while since we spoke. You tell me that it's been destined, but the uncertainty, baby, it made you shy away. Now you're not saying I won't make it. What you trying to say?
Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing great. Happy Friday. Sherm here, the Crazy Asian. Heading to the office. Slept in a little bit today because I didn't have to go to the 5 o'clock early morning meet, or wake up at 5 o'clock. It is 7:10 right now. Actually was able to put on a pair of pants today, so got it underneath the boot. Had to buy a new pair because my suit pants, as a lot of might know, they're a little tight, and so I need to put my leg up to be able to reduce the swelling. And so most of my suit pants aren't, they're just not that loose. So plus the boot pulls down on the pants, so you need something with a little more give, a little more flexibility. So I was able to grab a nice pair, and we're at the Costco last night. So then, let's see, have a very busy day today. So Matt, gonna run a 9 o'clock, teaching the team how to do digital marketing, and then after that, I'm gonna take someone that's coming on board. He basically shadowed me all day today. We're gonna go over to a business and drop off some material. They wanted some items, so instead of sending it via email, that we take the time, go visit, and that way he and I can have what we call windshield time. So that way there's some good conversation going back and forth. And then after that, I want to be able to make sure that back enough time, we have our book club where we go through Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. We're going over chapters 10 to 15. The last segments here. Oh, look at that. You're letting me in. Thank you very much. That's super thoughtful. And then that's just what a nice gentleman / lady. I don't know who that is. And then after the book club, that's 11:30 to 1. Then Kyle and I again will go to the Houston Dynamo, which is the Major Soccer League, Major League Soccer. MLS, yes, Major League Soccer is going to be giving us a tour as ambassadors of the Houston West Chamber of Commerce. And then I invited also Jennifer Behan, who is a coach specializing in teams, and one of the main functions, one of the main things that she does helps teams do, number one, is not only to take the DISC assessment, but then to be able to know how to utilize that DISC assessment and understanding how other people on that team work. Then after that, Katrina over at People's State Bank and Trust invited us for a little hors d'oeuvres mix and mingle at her bank location, so that should be a ton of fun. Lots going on for a Friday. And then we just roll out. So, hope you're all doing great. As I'm thinking about this, I need to be able to update a podcast. However, I did, as I was going through my podcast feed yesterday on Anchor, which, by the way, is a phenomenal app, and it's free because they distributed all the various platforms for you. I found that there was about 5 or 6 episodes totally unpublished. So I'm pulling those out and archiving them up, sharing them. So even though there's going to be a few, like 5 episodes coming up here on the Crazy Asian podcast, they are old news, so to speak. Principles are still real, just because that's the way that I roll. So hope you're all doing great. Sherm's out. All right, everybody, I thought I'd show you a little bit about how I'm getting out of the car. So need a hop, because I can't put any weight yet on the broken foot. So I'm jumping here, back of the car. Definitely need to get a car wash because I end up leaning on this thing. So I got inside here, got a shoe, got my thing. Scooter? Is that what it's called? I need the shoe so that way it doesn't look so odd. All right. It's a little bit of effort to get this going. All right, everybody, this is take 2. I had to pause it, and I thought I could pause and still be on there. So had a great morning with Kyle. He's rolling with me all this morning. So 9 o'clock. So first, he and I kind of recap of what's going to be happening for the day. And then at 9 o'clock with Peter and Max was showing them how to pull a client list out of emails, create the file, and then make it ready to shoot out an email blast. Unfortunately, when I created the email blast, it caused it to shoot out to some of the clients within the advisor space. So one of the advisors told me he got an email from one of his clients saying, "Hey, are you still in the business? Are you still mutual? Because I'm getting this email from this person." And so, number one, and I didn't say these to him, but number one, first thing it makes me think of is, oh, great, your client's reaching out to you. How did you respond? And so the way that he responded was, he's like, "Oh, I didn't know what to say," and so, well, in my mind, my response would be, "Hey, the director here in the office was doing some training on marketing, sending out an email blast. He must have grabbed the wrong file and sent it out to, all the clients, and so, or to some clients." And so just apologize on my behalf, or to just say, "Hey, now that I got you on email or on the phone, can I provide any value? Can I offer any more assistance? How are things going?" Right? It's you just got another touch point. A client proactively went out of their way to contact you, and instead of being embarrassed or bashful, it's a way to be able to flip that script and then be able to have a much more positive spin on that conversation. So that's really where I would end up taking it. But again, all of us react differently, and so I of course apologized because I don't want to cause any kind of strife or struggle on his behalf, or confusion with his clients, because they shouldn't be thinking that he is no longer in the business, because that's just not a reality. He's been in the business for a number of years. The other part of me makes me wonder, like, why would your client think that you're out of the business? Have you not talked to him in a while? So, if you talk to that client in December and they got an email, they would know that it's probably just a rogue email and not anything other than the sort. So getting an email about how to be aware of different tax law changes doesn't necessarily lend itself for, oh my gosh, you're no longer in the business, just because it came from somebody else. But nonetheless, it's how to pivot, how to think on your feet, and not all people are created equal in that capacity. Thinking on your feet, that is. The next step, or the next thing that after that, went to go visit a business. They're continuing to do well and expanding operations out into the UK, and then hopefully in a couple of years, he said 2 or 3 years, open up another facility in Poland. And then finally, the last thing that we chatted about was the then just kind of update how things are going in this. So this is a business that I sent an email out to already, and so I wanted to continue to stay in good graces with them and keep myself top of mind with how I can continue to be of value. And then after that, came back to the office, ran our Think and Grow Rich book club, and so that went very well. We did chapters 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, and 15, which chapter 10 was about I can't remember the order, but it's the power of the mastermind group, the power of the master. Let's get this alignment. Let's go by, so that way we can stay safe. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. So it's the power of the mastermind group, the subconscious mind, the brain, the mystery of the transmutation of the sex drive, and the 6 fears the 6 ghosts of fear. So, so we talked about all those things and shared different thoughts, and so it was a great discussion. There's about 8 people that were there, and one the 6 ghosts are the fear of poverty, the fear of criticism, the fear of ill health, the fear of the loss of love to someone or from someone, the fear of old age, and the fear of death. And so a lot of times the fears that we have can allow us to be stronger, can allow our minds to focus in on what can allow us to not have ill health, and put in the work to have discipline of my nutrition, to have the work of exercise. The fear of poverty is to learn how to earn money and to live within my means. Financial literacy is critical in that component. Then after that conversation, then after that, now Kyle and I got in our cars. He heads up to Tomball, I head up to mine, so we won't come back to the office. So we're driving separately. Became convenient to do the video here, and so we're going to go to the ambassadors of the Houston West Chamber of Commerce, going here to BBVA Stadium for the tour of the Houston Dynamo, and then we'll go over to People's State Bank and Trust to be able to network. So should have a great time. If I get some good video of the BBVA Stadium, I'll share it with y'all, and hope you're doing great. Oh, look, I just threw out a y'all in here on the Crazy Asian Vlog. Don't know it's the first y'all that I've thrown in here, but if so, it only took a year and a half for Texas to, particularly Houston, to break me down and be an embracer of the y'all. All right, Sherms out. Woo! Yeah, I'm about to. I'm dragging my foot. Here we are on the tour of BBVA Stadium.
We have the field seating, so all the way along the sideline at this level.
Here we are on the tour. James. Big 76 ball here at the BBVA Stadium. Check out this view. Alrighty, buddy. I was able to get a tour of the Houston Dynamo Stadium, and then took quite the tour, a lot longer than I anticipated when it came to the bank, credit union, the People's Trust credit union. So, but fun. I want to support their businesses, and Katrina is a real strong supporter of the Houston West Chamber of Commerce as an ambassador, and she does some great stuff. So, just want to be able to make sure that I show my respect and support. So, let them take us around their facility. So, kind of once you've seen one facility, you kind of see them all, so to speak. So, but nonetheless, it was still good. Met some other people, just in quick brief passing, and then we'll head home now. So just gotta relax and have a great weekend, everybody. Hope you have a great Friday. Fabulous Friday to you all. Sherms out.
But I do this cause I live like I'ma die today. Passionate about it, you gotta have it of doubting. I gotta have it of working and earning it. I am out in the city of angels. I know that they're looking out for me. This is my testimony for all of y'all that been doubting me. The evidence is evident. Music is my medicine, my testament. Meant to be true to you, a legend in the making. Make the best of every moment, cause nothing lasts forever, but forever I'll be focused. Focus on the now.